21 Pilots have paid tribute to the Netflix series Stranger Things, opening their set at a recent live show with a mashup of the series theme song and their own hit Heathens. The band were performing in Romania as part of the Electric Castle Festival, and before taking the stage for their headline slot, the screens showed footage from Season 4 of the show, including the iconic sequence of Max, played by Sadie Sink, being saved from Vecna by the sound of her favourite song, Kate Bush's Running Up That Hill. A message then flashed on the screen: music has the power to save everyone, a theme that has of course been present throughout the band's work within their Dima storyline of the last few albums. Then as Tyler and Josh kicked into Heathens, the Stranger Things theme song could be heard worked into the background as a compilation from the show played out on the big screens. Heathens was of course originally featured on the soundtrack to the movie Suicide Squad and has since been certified 9 times platinum in the US. The Stranger Things theme, meanwhile, was written by Michael Stein and Kyle Dixon of the band Survive, who also compose all of the original music for the show. The theme song itself has now been streamed over 57 million times on Spotify. The Electric Castle show was the final date of 21 Pilots' European run, which also featured a run of 4 shows in London, including at the Camden Assembly Club in front of just a couple of hundred people. The band will now head out on the Icy Tour of the US this autumn, and as for more new music, when we caught up with the band last year, they told us a little bit about where they see the story progressing.
If it's coming from the same place, you can't, like, it's perfect. If it's coming from, if the whole time, the whole story, the whole journey has come from the same source, the way that that source decides to end that journey is perfect. Now, when you start bringing other people and other sources into the creative process, into the storytelling process, that's when you can get critical. Like if they hadn't brought that person on, if they hadn't, changed this about the lineup or changed this about the creative mind behind it, it's all coming from us. And so that's one of the things that I feel confident about is whatever we decide to do, however we decide to tell the story, at least our fans will know it's coming from us, and it has come from us this whole time. And at least that's something to stand on. And I think maybe I'm just kind of like pumping myself up that like we're about to figure out how this ends and in what way it ends, and it's a daunting task. But I want to remind ourselves of that at least the fan that understands that no one has come in and been a new source of inspiration, a different voice in the creative process and the storytelling. It's been the same. It's been from the same 2 minds this whole time.
That's your Rock Sound News Update. I've been James Wilson Taylor. We will see you again soon.